Whether there's a recession or not, there are three things you need to focus on: fixing, building, and leveraging your credit. So when it comes to fixing your credit, did you know there's a specific procedure the credit bureaus have to follow? I mean, bulletproof procedure the credit bureaus have to follow. So just like us, right? When we get our driver's license, and we know that there's a speed limit out there. And if we violate that and we speed and we get pulled over, if we get pulled over by the cops, guess what the cops are doing? They're holding us accountable for speeding. Now, if we have to pay that fine or show up in court, that's them holding us accountable. However, there's nobody holding the credit bureaus accountable. Not really, right? But don't worry about that. We got you when it comes to that. So we're working on that so we can show you how to hold the credit bureaus accountable. But for now, what you want to do is make sure you document the process on how the credit bureaus are violating your rights. Yes, you got to document the process. And the first thing you got to do, step number one, I'm basically going to show you what you need to do first so you can then document everything. So when we then find somebody, you'll be able to, get them where you're hurt. So this is step one. Step number one, the first thing you want to do is make sure you have a credit report, right? Make sure you get your credit report and see every negative account that's holding your credit score back, right? And do your thing, circle, highlight, see all the inaccuracies, look at the account number, check out the limit, check out the payment status, check out the last reporting date, check out the comments, check out the balance. You want to check everything out. Open date, count number, and also date of last payment, date of last active. You also want to check everything when it comes to this, right? Just do a full diagnosis on your credit report and see what's holding your credit score back, right? I'll have the link in the description to grab your credit report. That's the first step you want to do. Now, the second step you want to do is, of course, we talk about freeze the snitches, clean up your personal information. You also want to do all those extra things as well. Freeze the snitches, clean up your personal information, hush them up, the old thing I always talk about. However, the most important thing you want to do is make sure you write up the letter like this, right? Now, I don't have to be the specific words, but here's what I'm saying. I'm going to have the letter up right here so you can see what to say. But basically what you're going to say right here, dear Transunion or dear Equifax, hey, I just looked at my credit report. And saw some things that are not accurate and incomplete, right? And it's really hurting me from really getting that house I really want and that car I might just get and probably getting some funding for my business. Can you please investigate every last account that I list below? And that's what you're gonna have. And then you're gonna put the account name and account number that you saw on your credit report, right? You have the account name and account number. And then you're basically gonna say, please check the completeness and accuracy of this account. And if it's not complete or accurate, please remove it from my credit report. And you're gonna do that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? List all the accounts on that one letter, on that one document. And then what you're gonna do is attach a driver's license. You're gonna attach your driver's license, a copy of your driver's license, and a copy or have proof of address. What I mean by that is a document stating that you live at that current address. So whether that be a light bill, water bill, some type of utility bill, account statement, it don't matter. Something that has your name and your address, and you attach it, and you want to make sure you send that certified to Experian, Transunion, and Equifax. I'm gonna have a list of Experian, Transunion, Equifax of the addresses in the description so you can get it, so you can send it certified. This is very important. You want to send it certified so that you know that the credit bureaus received it and then that you have it in your phone. So what next you're gonna do is very, very important. So when you receive your investigation, it's gonna take about 30 to 35 days for you to receive that investigation. From the time that they receive your dispute, they have 30 days to respond back to you. But of course, with mail and everything, it's probably gonna take about 35 days for you to receive the investigation. Now, when you receive that investigation, two things is gonna happen. Either the account got removed or the account got updated, verified, or whatever they say, right? However, what you wanna do now is check your updated credit report and see if they fix the open date last active, date of last payment, account name, account number, right? Because everything has to be 100% accurate across all three. Now, if they didn't fix all that, according to law, you know what? I'm gonna bring up the law. 15 U.S.C. 1681. We're gonna bring it up and I'm gonna read it for you. So I'm gonna read the law right here. I'm gonna bring it up for you. I'm gonna have it right here for you to read. So 15 U.S.C. 1681I, right? Follow along. I'm gonna have everything. Treatment of inaccurate or unverifiable information. In general, if after any reinvestigation under paragraph 1 of any information disputed by a consumer, an item of the information is found to be inaccurate or incomplete or cannot be verified, the consumer reporting agency shall, right? Consumer reporting agency shall, keyword shall, promptly delete that item of information from the file of the consumer or modify that item of information as appropriate based on the results of their reinvestigation, and promptly notify the furnisher of that information that the information has been modified or deleted from the file of the consumer. So they're supposed to do two things, right? Two specific things. Either delete the account or modify the account, right? What I mean by modify, update it with the correct name, update it with the correct account number, update it with their correct name, update everything and make sure everything is 100% accurate. And if they don't update it, right, they violate your rights. So since they violate your rights, here's what you want to do. You want to do another letter, right? Or you want to basically file a complaint. Show them how they didn't do those specific procedures, right? And you want to file a complaint because everything got to be documented, right? This is the reason why I tell you to certify the first letter, because now you have proof. Now you want to make sure you keep proof, put it in a folder, because continue put in everything. But the next thing you want to do is file a complaint with the CFPB. Show them how they violated those rights, your rights, right? In 15 U.S.C. 1681, we want to write a complaint saying that they didn't delete or modify the account, right? According to 15 U.S.C. 1681I. And then you want to do that with the CFPB. You want to do that with the BBB. You also want to do that with the Attorney General, right? And you want to do all that because guess what? Now you have documentation showing. So when it's time to actually talk to a lawyer or talk to somebody, now you have all the evidence that you need to basically show how they violated your rights. Now, this is key to getting things removed from your credit report. But in the meantime, as you're removing those negative items off your credit report, you also want to be building. Remember when I talked about building, you want to be building up your credit profile. So when it's time to leverage it to get that house, get that car, or get funded for your business, then you have a proper built up credit profile to be able to get everything. So how you properly build your credit profile, you need to go create a relationship with the bank, right? And the best bank you want to create a relationship is with a local credit union in your area, right? So whether that's like if you can get a Navy Federal, of course, the Navy Federal, but there's also other good credit unions out there. So go to one that's locally and build a relationship. Open up a savings account and a checking account and continue building that relationship. See if you can get with most credit unions, they'll allow you to get a secure loan for like $100, $200, and just ask them what kind of credit building products they have. The reason why you're creating that relationship is because you probably messed up with your specific bank, but the best one to create a relationship is with the credit union because they have more to gain to give you approval. So this is the reason why I tell you to go to a local credit union. So once you go to a local credit union, build that relationship, show face. What I mean by pull up, show up, dress appropriate, talk, get to know the bankers and everything, and just build that relationship. Ask them how they're doing, ask them how their day is. Put stuff in your savings account, put stuff in your checking account, continue, make sure you don't overdraft, have that good banking score. Now, once you build that relationship, guess what's gonna happen? After everything is removed from your credit report, now it's time to apply. And this is the reason why I said leverage. Now, the third process is leveraging. Now, what I mean by leveraging is leveraging your credit score to create income producing assets, right? So there are different ways you can go about doing that. You can either start an Airbnb, you can start your business, or you can leverage your credit score to start a Toro business. There's multiple ways, right? You use your credit to get business credit to then start an e-com business. There are so many ways to leverage your credit to make money come in every single day without you quitting your 9 to 5, right? Because I know most people don't want to have a business, but you can have a 9 to 5 or you can do affiliate. There's so much ways you can make money out here. It's just up to you on how you want to make it, right? How you want to get that money. So those are the 3 things you want to do. Focus on fixing your credit, right? Focus on building your credit, and then focusing on leverage it to make money come in every single day, because I know you want to travel. I know you want to go have a good time. I know you want to go act a fool. I know you want to do all those things. However, there's no reason for you to waste your money, your hard-earned money on that, when you can leverage other people's money to create you more money and then leverage that money to go have fun and have a good time. I hope this helps you out. And if you need more help, if you need more instructions, all you gotta do is just watch this video right here. If you wanna definitely remove those hard inquiries, just watch that video right there.